All right. We are live. Right now it's pretty steady.
Alright, we should be in there, babe. Tap in.
It's a
Tap, tap,
little
tap,
lag,
tap
just
in.
not too much.
Tap, 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 tap.
All right.
You're gonna have to get rid of that other one too.
You already did.
Tap in.
Okay, I think we finally good, brother. It may be on some lower quality, but
But we tap, tap, tap.
we at
in.
least stable enough on the connection to get it going. What's happening, everybody? It's Points and Joints. Russell Grande, Delasean to the right of me, or your left. It don't really matter. We about to get this motherfucking platter off these games. So far, we looking good. That Memphis Grizzlies game, your first pick, already done hit.
And already hit. First quarter, motherfucker came through.
And
Nigga had the John Morant hitting 1 3-pointer. The house was sleeping. Had to show them motherfuckers what it really was.
yeah, I got what's his name, Dylan Brooks to give me his combined today.
Oh, and first of all, my
He's
man,
at
what you
5.
smoking on over there, dog?
Smoking on some lemon kush. Got very big nuggets over here. Put that in there. Hold on. Wrong way. Big old thing.
Nigga like
Big
me
old
over here
beefy
smoking
thing.
on some good old guava dog.
Guava dog.
Guava dog.
I like that. How we
Courtesy
looking?
of my baby.
Damn. OKC came back.
Who?
They was just down like 9 points. OKC.
Sheesh. That's why I was kind of scared to bet on that, but I do. God damn, that the big finger right there, dog. That there gorilla finger.
Yeah, that thing huge.
Nigga, we over here big burning, big trees, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all niggas out there smoking good. Right now in the Mile High City, we dealing with some blizzardish conditions. So make sure you staying warm inside and out with this fire.
I mean, pretty much. Definitely don't want to get caught out here. Damn, shit lagging a little bit on my end. Got too much going on. What happened to the Merzik?
I know, right? Well, shit, man. Let's get to it, bro. I don't want to keep the people waiting.
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
know
people
they
are
wait.
here. And I don't know how many is looking at us. Let me see. We got 3 viewers. What's happening, 3 viewers?
Know what I mean? That's how it started, bro. One view at a time, my nigga. One view at a time.
So, yeah, we got... Oh, what's happening, Duke? Young Duke McJeekins in the building. You on this live betting with us, bro? Get on these bets with us. Why not? Get you a bag. Alright, so far, only thing I've had hit was the under on... Which game was it? On the VCU and St. Bonnie's under on the first half, 61 points. That's the only thing I've got to stick so far. And then you got the John Morant's threes.
Yeah, so right now I ain't got nothing to stick right now. You know, still early in these bets. Things were looking in my favor early on, but I don't like to get too excited. You know how that shit go.
You don't have Memphis covering their spread, do you?
I do have Memphis covering their spread.
These fools is down 6 now. It was just down 8 a second ago to a beat up OKC team. We got 6 viewers in here now.
Yeah,
What's
I was
poppin'?
thinking that they'd be able to cover a 5.5 point spread. I caught it at right there. I also dropped in there on the comments, you know, tap in with some bets. If you betting out there, you don't gotta be basketball, you know, or if you hit any bets this weekend, go ahead and tap in and let us know. You know what I'm saying? What your best plays are for the day and what you've been betting on and how it's been looking for you. Yesterday I went 4 for 5, so wasn't the best day. But the day before that, I hit a 9 picker, and you can't really, goddamn, expect to do that twice in a row. The betting guys will even it out. That is what they do.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of their job is to level these public bettors out.
So
This
shit, bro.
this Alabama game might go over though, bro. They
It
at
might,
about
bro.
140.
I was gonna say it might, bro. The niggas is out here really motherfucking.
They get 80 apiece, and that's just looking pretty bad. That's
I
what I
mean,
was
it's
saying.
5 minutes
Tight.
left too, so that shit could go either way right now. They just gotta really just go a little more.
And looking like they might go into overtime.
Exactly, but I'm hoping not, man.
It's looking like with the
for
competitive
that,
nature of this game, they're probably gonna push the total.
But shit, man, with these future ones, you got any skin in any these other games, man? What do you think might happen if you had to place your best probability on the Houston and Cincinnati game? How you racking? Or the Ohio and Illinois?
Ohio Illinois game I got going under. I think that's gonna be a tough battle. They're gonna actually defend well on both sides. That's about the only other college game I have. Oh, except Cincinnati. Cincinnati plus 13.5. If their main guy, I think his name's Keith Williams, is playing.
Yeah,
Keith
so
Williams.
hopefully he plays because he's really going to hold a lot of weight. Normally in the NBA, I don't like to base a lot of weight on one player, but in college, it's a whole different ball game. Motherfuckers go out there and get obliter smacked if you're not careful.
And what's crazy is I just bet on their minus spread yesterday, and they didn't come through for me. So, and I teased it 2 points. So Houston's kind of in a bad spot right now.
Oh yeah, they are. And you know what? I still got faith in the Grizzlies. The game is still young, as you always like to point out. The depth comes in late in the game.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they can keep this shit within single digits going into halftime. That'll make me a little bit more confident in that bet. Still, Memphis is still favored at 5.5, which is crazy. So the house still ain't fooled yet either. Like I said, they're down 4 now. So if they could just slowly dwindle the lead, I don't even need them to be up. If they could just dwindle the lead, I'll be happy.
Honestly.
So
right now they in a dry spell. So they gotta find some offense. Up, they cut it to 4.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm like them niggas. They out here with it. So
they just getting outscored in the second quarter by 7 points.
Yeah, so and that's never gonna help you. You don't want now they down by 2, so it's getting better and better as time progresses. And
what you have the line at?
I caught the line at 5.5.
Man, I like OKC as a dog cover. Man, I told you they one of the best dog covering teams in the NBA. They might end up pulling out this cover, and still losing, but not by a large margin like that, 5 points, 6 points. So.
And you know what? I also had down the Grizzlies and another bet I was going to do. I had them winning the first quarter. I know I've told you that. I've bet on them a couple of times for the first quarter, the Grizzlies and the Nets. They've been pretty solid on first quarter bets. Sometimes the half, they can't pull it out, but they're real high octane teams beginning of the game. They like to come start out heavy on the front foot.
I honestly think that this is not enough points for the Jazz to lay on the Warriors.
We'll have to throw another instrumental in rotation.
I don't know why it's not looping. I have it on loop.
Bastard has instrumental trying to be a bastard. It's like this VCU and St. Bonaventure game's going big under.
Oh yeah, and I had it under on both of my slips. That's already hit for me. I mean, the house had it at 128, so you know when the total's that low, it's gonna probably tease the underside because these teams don't really put up a lot of points.
Okay.
So that's why I picked them on that first half.
Right now on this one, but I'm not gonna count my chickens too early. I'm gonna wait till that St. Bonaventure game gets 1 minute down before I think that I've covered that spread. They're up by 12 right now, but I'm still not convinced. Because when you've been betting as long as we have, you know what happens when you start thinking everything's good and sweet early. Set yourself up for a big disappointment. So I'm gonna try to avoid that disappointment and just let this one ride out. But if everything pans out in this 5 pick, I could potentially come up in a good bag today.
Yeah, and it don't sound like bad bets to me. I got 2 7 pickers. I got on the line, but I blended college and NBA on that. Just going crazy because, you know, I felt like being a crazy man.
Felt like being a crazy nigga today, man. I mean, it's a crazy nigga day today. And, you know, I keep saying that. I just want to get a little bit more skin in the game before I go back to being two-stack jack. That's why I was saying, like, at this point, I invested so much in these big slips. You gotta keep going.
Honestly. I'm alive for 600 right now. I'm like, if I get this 600, then I can do single unit bets pretty easy.
Well, shit, bro. Well, let's get to these NBA games then, man. Since we covered those, how you looking on NBA games, man? You got anything that you like on that Jazz and that Golden State Warriors game? Since that one's at 2:00.
That's what I was saying. I don't think they put enough points on this game because I think the Jazz is gonna smack them by at least about 9, maybe 10 points.
Well, yeah, honestly, the line kind of supports that. It opened up at 6.5. It's moved to 7. I honestly think it might go to 7.5 before game starts.
Yeah, I caught it at 6.5 in my slip.
Yeah, so I think that the Jazz will go out there and handle business just because they have the size. Rudy Gobert's been doing his job. I think he's going to present a real foul trouble problem for whoever Golden State has down low trying to guard him. But we'll see. We'll see. That's just my prediction. Oh, and another play that I thought was a good one on that is under on Donovan Mitchell's points. Stop right there. That's a connoisseur level play right there, my nigga. I'm thinking he ain't gonna get 28 today. He just came off of getting 28. Rarely does he put up the back-to-back of them same numbers. Normally he'll have a game off when I was looking at the statistics. I'm thinking I'm going under on my nigga today on 27.5 just for that simple fact because yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a lot of points for my nigga to lay.
For Donovan Mitchell? Yeah.
And I was like,
this is honestly this Memphis and OKC game is a pretty good matchup between Shea and Ja.
Yeah, it is. And they're both inside slash and present guards too. So you know, I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked if but he came in hitting his first 3, so he might really try to shoot at least 4 this game. Ja might. I don't know. That normally is how people like to play it when the motherfuckers come in here going in. But yeah, right now he's sitting at 5 points, 1 assist, -3 on the plus minus. So he could step it up a little bit right now. So he's probably. I mean, are they at halftime right now?
Nah, there's still 4 minutes left in the second. But they're keeping it close.
He's definitely playing pretty bad.
And what's crazy
right now.
is Ja.
5 points.
Ja has literally not shot another 3, and it's 1-1.
And I figured, I don't know, man. He does bullshit like that sometimes, where he just either won't shoot him or go 0 for 3 from that bullshit. But he tries to do it to stretch out the defense so he can get his slashing going. And I'm like, 1. I know he's capable of hitting 1. So thank you, House. Thank you.
He got that one, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Jazz.
And the House was trying to trap niggas, too. They kept moving the value down into more of a, where you would make more money if you were to bet on this 3 to try to trap you into thinking it wouldn't happen. But I was like, yeah.
Oh, I see what the problem is. The beat has like this, like minute and a half dead silence at the end of it. That's why I got looping.
I had to go to another one, dude. But that's fucking funny. But yeah, nah, man. That's honestly, I think that's my best play for Utah, and I'm about to throw some heavy bread on that Mitchell one. I really don't think he's gonna lay 28 points today. The only reason I can see him doing it is if he just has some sort of personal vendetta he's trying to take out on Curry and prove some shit. But if they're trying to play winning ball, they gonna need to spread that shit out, and I really don't see him laying the 27 points that the House wants him. 28, I'm sorry. He's got to get 28 more, so I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Grizzlies just took the lead on these boys.
And you know what? That's why I was saying I wasn't fooled yet, bro. I was like, the Thunder had a moment, but I still wasn't convinced. House line hadn't even barely budged in their favor. So yeah, that's how I was feeling about that one. So I'm like, I don't know. Those things. You got to be careful with those ones. But yeah, I was like, I think that shit could easily happen. And then Philly, I think Philly's gonna be a good steal today. They've been on fire. Even without their stars, whenever something like that happens and the stars are off the floor, it's a battle of the coaching and a battle of how confident you are in your team. They know these players better than we know them, than any of these analysts know them. That's why when these motherfuckers go out here and they're running tears up, you got to really give people like Doc Rivers their credit because that just comes down to good coaching. Ain't nothing else, ain't nothing more. That's just good coaching to the fullest. So, that being said, the line opened up at -2 for the Philly, and now it's -4. And my only thought could be because they got the news that Ben Simmons is gonna play, and they house swung it, 2 points because of Ben Simmons. They got to factor in that nigga's production now. Gave him a 2-point swing in their favor. So I'm gonna tease it and keep it at -2 because I didn't lock in at that. I did notice the movement, and I'm gonna stick with the house originally had it at -2. So hopefully that Philly can just go out there and get it done because this is also another good coach. We're not gonna sit over here and count Pop out on any night because this nigga's Pop. He finds a way to get it done and compete
with scrubs.
So
Absolute scrubs.
That's why I'm like -2. That sounds doable. You're not asking for a smack. You're just asking for a good, solid win. And I think they're more than capable of that. I do.
Yeah. The Spurs, one of them teams that, they're down DeRozan again tonight too. So that's a pretty big factor for them. But they have somebody step up on any given night and put some and produce. So I like the most though in the NBA as far as matchups. I like where the Heat and the Jazz are at right now because I see both of them end up potentially smacking those teams that they're matched up against tonight against the Magic.
It was crazy, yeah. Grizzlies are covering right now that 5-point spread that fast, bro.
That fast.
All I wanted them to do is just not be down by double digits going into half. They covering right now. So,
they said don't count us out just yet. Valanciunas is in his baggie.
As I expected him to be, I honestly thought his point total over under was 17.5, and it was plus for him to get it. I thought that was easy plus money, but I didn't pull the trigger.
Who was he gonna be matched up with tonight? Like,
that's what I was thinking. I was like, who the fuck is about to hold this nigga?
They don't even have no centers.
Exactly. I was gonna check in with you on that one, but yeah, we should have got in on that together because I was thinking the same thing. And I had I didn't pull the trigger on the Grizzlies on their spread. I'm sorry. What I did was I had bet that the Grizzlies game would go over 220, and that's still looking solid. Because the house has it at 233.5 now, so the house line opened up at 220 for that game.
Yeah, that thing looking solid as a rock.
Exactly, and those are on 2 big slips right now. That'll give me some potential bags. So I have to just check right now with this LSU shit. What that's looking like. That shit, honestly, I think it went over already.
Yeah, bro. They basically at 80 points right now with 27 seconds left.
Damn, niggas they 1 point away from ruining my shit. They're definitely gonna get that.
For the
$25 point and a half away, huh?
For the $25 bet? Oh, damn, they got it, bro.
Nah, not the 25 one. The 5. It was a $5 one to give me like 900.
Oh.
And that one was with the Grizzlies one that was stacked with the 220. Ah, the bastards. That shit was looking good too. I had a feeling they was gonna turn it the fuck up in this half too. Did they get 2 points or that half point?
Damn, my fucking phone done died. Wait, you needed to go under 158, right?
Yeah, it's 158 exactly. But I know it's 159.
Yeah.
I just added it up. Those dirty whores. But I was gonna say, honestly, I felt like it would still go over just because. Oh yeah, he made a layup. That's why I needed to stay under 1 point. I thought if they get fouled or something, we'd be good. But Bama is not trying to let this shit go. What was the plus on LSU? That would have been some good money, man.
I told you it was. I said that 5 times today. LSU plus 5.5. Good cover.
You
Plus
did.
6.5. 6.5 is where they had it at in the house. Bro, they was disrespecting them niggas. I said they was disrespecting him. Ohio State. All them points they had them lay up. I felt like both of them games are pick'ems, and this one ended up being a pick'em too.
It was a pick 'em. It definitely was, and that's how I felt about Ohio State. And I had them niggas winning that game on that next one. That was gonna be the scariest bet that I had on that one. So we'll see what happens on that one. But other than that, my 3 Grizzly bets were looking good. I had John Moran on the 3, them going over, and motherfucking them covering their spread. So a good SGP with that would have been solid.
Yeah, I wish I could have SGP'd this game because it went big over. LSU covered, which I knew they would.
You still got a lot of time to SGP these next upcoming games though and shit too though. So
Now I'm talking about college, but I
oh yeah,
rarely have SGP'd a college game. It would have been the one to
exactly.
try to do this one. But that's all cool because we already through with this game, getting this dough. You already know, coming through the lane, ripping up the road
Hey.
with the gang.
And Philly line already done moved up some more to 4.5 now.
Yep. I really think they're probably gonna end up smacking that team. 'cause-
Lock in, people. Lock the fuck in.
Damn, I need my char share. Where's my char share?
Yeah, I was thinking about betting under and this nigga Rubio on his goddamn assist, but I'm not too sure because he be going out there getting hella assists, but he has to get 10. He hasn't got 10 yet, but he's right on the cusp, bro. Getting 8s and 9s and shit.
Oh, there it is. I've been charging it this whole time. All
I
right.
got to do an SGP with this nigga Rubio getting his what's it called?
They do one SGP for that Ohio State and who are they playing? God damn it, I can't remember off top. Illinois.
So is this nigga Kevin Porter Jr. getting some good starter minutes? I'm gonna have to check that out because if he is, I'm gonna have to
I got
check
Ohio
that.
State covering their 6.5 point spread.
Okay.
And then I had the game going, I think, under. Both teams getting 65 points. But I had it under like 158 or 160, something like that. Can't remember. It was like 4 picks. And it added up to like plus 675. I said, okay, I'll take that. Threw like $10 on it just to test it out. It's my first SGP on college.
Okay. I'm sitting over here right now checking out my phone, looking at some shit. Trying to lock in and see if I really want to stick with that right now. Because I only got a 2-game stat list to go off of this nigga Kevin Porter Jr. And that's, it's not a lot.
He's just been in a, this is the type of thing you want to do. You want to catch a trend early before the market reacts to it. Because they're going to
And
make
he's
sure
gone over 6 assists very, very heavily. He's gotten 8 and 10 in his 2 little debuts. So for me to want 6 doesn't sound too far-fetched.
Especially when you consider they have no guards available. John Wall's questionable again. So is, Oladipo's probable. Eric Gordon's out. John Wall's questionable.
I think Oladipo's playing. They got listed on props. He wasn't there before, so
yeah, he's playing. He's not much of a guard though.
But yeah, he might just be diming that nigga though.
Right.
So honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that one right there. I think I'm gonna stick with that right there. Right word. All right there. All right, and then what else we got going on, dog?
As far as what?
For the NBA, what's the next NBA game after that Philly one? Cause yeah, Philly, man, I'm almost certain that Philly's gonna win today. I mean, anything can happen. It's always 5-on-5 at any given moment, and you never can account for a person's will to win and shit like that. So
What team's gonna play like the better team?
exactly. But which is why I don't like to count my chickens early. Like what just happened with that bet just now, and the niggas had 30 seconds left, and I thought I had it teased up in one thing to 164, and I should have did that. But I ran with the house line. I was like, fuck it. If they crack 158, they'll probably crack 164. But shit, they might not.
Yeah, I think this game's over now.
Yeah. Did Bama take it?
I think so.
Bama took the championship.
Say white ass coach is sitting here hopping up in excitement. I'm pretty sure that's the excitement of a champion.
Winning. Yeah, you don't really hop up when you lost. Just go ahead and
won by 1 point on these niggas.
That's crazy.
But they covered that 6.5 like I knew they would.
Did. Easily covered it.
Could have took this game, bro. They was right there. I know they was thought about it.
Kevin Porter Jr.
I'd be
and
so.
Philly. I mean, shit. Ricky Rubio had 8 assists last game against the same team he's playing against.
How many assists you need?
They want that nigga to get 10.
Whoa.
Bro, he's right on the cusp, though.
I know.
That's right on the cusp. That's why I'm like, I was thinking about betting under on one slip and then stacking like an SZP with that nigga going over on another.
That's not a bad look.
Like doing a double-double because that's what they're asking for. And he usually can get 10 points. So you can get a little bit more value out that double-double. So I'm like, that's the only way I see him getting it. But hopefully he doesn't get it. Because, I mean, he hasn't gotten 10 assists yet. But I'm like, I know he want one. He probably was just a couple misses away from getting it last game.
That VCU game actually went big over.
Damn.
Yeah, they had like 134 right now. It was at 128.
Yep.
So, that's the thing. That's the thing. Niggas ain't playing no D.
Alright, well, look. Philly gonna cover that fucking -4 spread for sure. Goddamn. Kevin Porter Jr., I'm gonna put him on some plus money to get 6 assists. I'm gonna put that with Ricky Rubio not getting 10 assists. And then I got Donovan Mitchell not getting 28 points today. I really think that Donovan Mitchell and something need to get stacked together. They can really have it do whatever I feel like. Well, the 2 favorites I just said was Donovan Mitchell and goddamn Philly.
Donovan Mitchell and Philly. Donovan Mitchell and Philly. Trying to get some points and some joints.
I do like that for Donovan Mitchell and Philly. Because Philly, man, I wish I'd have caught them on that -2 and that shit was where the house originally had it. That's -60, 160 value now. I'm like, y'all niggas is some hoes for that one. But that's what the house does. They like to do hoe shit.
Oh shit.
I really don't think this nigga Rubio gonna get them assists, but that's all he does is get them assists.